So I came across a interesting comment in the comment section on YouTube, and it inspired me to make this video. A gentleman claimed to be a gunsmith and said that stripper clips are not used anymore, essentially. And I had told him that that is in fact not true, that the military to this day still uses stripper clips. And what they use them for is to add bullets into magazines. Instead of having loose stuff to use, they use 10 round stripper clips, as I show right here. See, 10 rounds, each one. All right. Now, it is correct that the military these days does use magazines and not fixed magazines inside the gun that you load with stripper clips. However, stripper clips are still very much used. The other thing this gentleman was saying was that a lot of your polymer mags, especially PMAG, don't use the clipper guides. So I decided I'm going to do a little bit of a video to show that they do in fact use stripper guides, and all of these magazines use stripper guides. I've got different variations to show that they all work. I've got an ETS mag, I've got a Men 2 mag, I've got a GI standard mag, I've got a 30 round PMAG, a 20 round PMAG, and a 10 round PMAG. Now, just to kind of prove my point to this gentleman who refuses to acknowledge facts, I've also got a stack of another 14 or sorry, another 12 PMAGs right here that I'm going to show that the stripper guide fits onto every single one of them. Because again, his claim was that they don't work because tolerance is between parts. Now, that is true in some things, but it is factually not true in this situation. So bear with me while I just demonstrate how the stripper clip right here, which has been standard issue for a very long time in the military, does in fact fit onto every single one of these mags, including this pile right here, all PMAGs. So let's do a quick little rundown and I'll show you what it does. First up is the ETS right here. And as you can see, as I try to explain to this gentleman, all these mags have cutouts on them to accommodate this thing right here. If you look closely at the PMAG, on the back side, right here on the lip, you've got a little bit of a indentation. You can see it right there, about a quarter of an inch in. And what that does, it allows the guide, the stripper guide, to go over it. And then what you do, these are loaded, so obviously I'm not going to do it, but what you do is you take your stripper clip, you insert it like that, and then you push them down in. You can do 10 at a time. It makes loading much faster. So now, I show that it works on an ETS polymer mag. Next, we'll do an amend 2. Right there, see? All right, again, this one is one that does not have those grooves, but it still fits. And I'll show you. Stripper clip. Oh, what? I look at it. Yeah, fits. Okay, now we're gonna go the standard long time issued GI style mag. These ones are steel. These aren't cheap aluminum ones. These are durable steel. I wouldn't buy aluminum for my life over the steel ones. But now you can see indentations. There's one right there. The backside, the cutout. The spoon, as it's also called, has a notch in it down right here. You know what that does? That stops in the guide right there. Boom. GI mag down. Yep. That ain't going nowhere. And again, you would just take your rounds, do that, and then shove them into the magazine. Now, his big claim was that especially PMAGs can't use these clipper guides because of tolerance issues. Now, these ones as well have the cutout. See? On both sides. That's made to put on the clipper guide. See? So there's a 30 rounder. Look, there's one. There's one PMAG. And we go down to the 20 rounder, showing you. They also have the cutout, and they also fit. See? And the 10 round, same thing. These are Gen 3. The 30 round was a Gen 2. Gen 3 has the same cuts. Also fits right on. And again, you would take your stripper clip just like that. And like that. So now that I showed that it would go on to each of those different lengths of PMAGs, let's now move over to just general PMAGs. I'm just going to do a quick run through to show that they do fit on every one of these. Not a single issue with a single one. I'm even going to switch the spoon up. So there's that one. We're going to use a different one right here, just to show that it's not a tolerance issue because this is a different spoon. Oh, look at that. It fits. 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 So I think 14 PMAGs showing that that clipper guide fits on them is a good sample size to say that there is no issue with PMAGs. There is no issue with polymer mags. All magazines accept clipper guides. They still use clipper guides.